Businesses all across the country of all varieties suffered severely because of the pandemic. Business owners navigating new waters, trying to pivot to stay afloat, making significant changes, and in some cases realizing they needed to step away from what they know and start over in this new world. So how do you do it? Author and business mentor Kelly Roach is joining us this morning to talk about her strategies for entrepreneurs and small business owners and an upcoming virtual event called Game Changer. So Kelly, thank you so much. Please tell us, where do we begin? Times are unprecedented, right?
Oh my gosh, it has been an absolutely wild year for businesses of all walks of life. And I think there's really the 3 Ps that have come out of this for all of us business owners, and they are to plan, to prepare, and always be ready to pivot, because it's been very unfortunate for so many business owners this year. They are suffering substantial losses, if not even losing the business, because of things completely out of their control. So planning, preparing, and learning to pivot are going to be key, because this won't be the first or the last time that something like this comes about.
Yeah, and it seems like all the planning in the world couldn't have prepared most people for what they were going to go through, thinking about, say, small fitness studios having to open, close, and set up a virtual system to try to maintain membership. What would be your suggestions for small businesses in general navigating the recovery? What kind of timelines do they need to set, and what kind of goals should they be focusing on?
Yeah, definitely. For all small business owners, they need to be making sure, especially if they do have a brick and mortar business, that they're also building the online leg. So much innovation came about because of some of the challenges that arose, but now many business owners are continuing on that path for the foreseeable future and have found that it's an even better way of doing business. So there are some really big innovations and breakthroughs that have come about, but I think making sure that you have that online leg of your business is absolutely crucial, especially knowing that there could be another wave of this. We know that flu season is about to be upon us. Building that online leg of the business is going to be critical. And as you had there on the screen just a moment ago, working on your speed of recovery. Right? We are all going to face setbacks. We are all going to face obstacles in our businesses. We have to work on our ability to very quickly process what's happening and saying, where do I go from here? Where can I focus on filling the gap that my market is experiencing now, so that even if the money isn't flowing into my business in the way that it used to, I'm capturing where I can still create that same revenue, just in different ways in the business.
Those businesses that are still left standing at the end of this have been incredibly resilient, obviously, and have practiced the pivots and creativity that you're talking about. But at what point is it important also for a business owner to maybe know that this business model that I've been practicing won't work in the future based on what's been revealed over the last 6 months?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I always recommend something called the profit first method to all business owners, which really helps them to look at every dollar of revenue that's coming into the business and making sure that their expenses are divided out in a way that's going to be sustainable and allow them to be profitable now, tomorrow, and into the future. And what I would say is there are some businesses that their models were not sustainable. For example, if you were solely relying on walk-in traffic, or if you only have one stream of income in the business, that's a really dangerous position to be in. And, for business owners that are in that position currently, that's why I said earlier, you have to get the online leg of the business working. You have to make sure you have more than one stream of income. And you really have to be future thinking in terms of, okay, this is where the revenue and the growth of the business may have come from in the past, but where are we now and where is this going? And you may need to revamp the business, pivot the business, or even reinvent the business in order to have it serve the needs of where people are spending their money and where they actually have needs that are to be met in this world that we live in now today.
Yeah, new opportunities as well. Kelly Roach, thank you so much for your insight. I wish we could talk all day, but if you want to find out more about some of her coaching strategies and also an upcoming virtual event, you can check her website, and we'll put those links up on azfamily.com. Kelly, thanks.